Hi, everybody. Thank you for joining us for our next alumni session. We are very fortunate to have Tanmaya Singh here from India, and we're going to ask this UWL alum a few questions so that we can learn more about his experiences and share those with you. So first of all, welcome. Can I have you begin just by introducing yourself and giving us a little bit of information about your background?
Sure. My name is Tanmaya Singh. I was at UWL from 2003 fall to I think 2009. I did a double major in mathematics and computer science from UWL, and I've been in India since 2009.
Great. All right. So starting out with just the first big picture question, how did you hear about UW-La Crosse in the first place and what made you choose it?
Right. So I heard about UWL. I was consulting somebody when I was applying for colleges at that time, and so they had recommended UW system. I wasn't familiar with UWL at that time, so I'd applied to the. I think there was a way to apply to the entire UW system at that time.
Mhm.
So I applied to the system. I got into UWL, and then I did some research on UWL at that time, and I really liked what I read and the kind of the stuff that I heard about UWL. So I ended up coming there.
Well, that's great. So what was your academic experience like at UW-La Crosse? Like, did you have a favorite class or a favorite professor?
I started as a computer science major at UWL, and but early on I took mathematics was a required class, and I really liked the mathematics classes. So I think I was now this was over 10 years ago, so I
Mhm.
don't remember all of it, but I think it was introduction to algebra maybe,
Mhm.
or which I had taken, and I really like that class. Unfortunately, I really don't remember the professor's name at this time, but it was a very, very good class, and I really got into mathematics. And he only recommended that I pick up maths as a major, so I think that was a very good decision.
That's great. So in addition to your academic experience, were you involved in anything outside of the classroom, like student organizations or anything in the community?
Yeah, I was. I was so I was very involved in international students organization, and I also worked in Office of International Education. So I was actually the president of ISO, I think in 2006. Um, I think I'm not sure. I think it might have been 2007. But yeah, I was vice president a year earlier, then I became president the year after. And I think in 2007, I became the social justice director for the university. Right? Was an elected position at that time. So I did actually a lot of activities outside of classes, and I think UWL community was amazing, right? And that's where I really learned a lot of stuff apart from my classes, of course. But it really helped me grow as a person. A lot of these activities, the opportunities I got, the kind of interactions I had with everybody there, which was phenomenal, and it really helped me grow as a person.
So you graduated with degrees in mathematics and computer science.
Yeah.
And after that, what was your career path?
So after that, I moved to India in 2009. This was the height of recession, actually. um, and I joined an IT company in New Delhi, in India, called Nagaro. I was there for about 6 months, but I wasn't very happy with my career path at that time. So I switched, and I actually started my own IT consulting firm in around 2010 or so, beginning of 2010. And then so it went off to a slow start, but steadily we increased our business. Later on, actually 2 years ago, my company got acquired by a Canadian company, and as a part of that, I also became a full-time employee for Cloud Advisors. So now I am the chief software engineer for Cloud Advisors. We have about we have two offices in India and an office in Canada, and I have about around a team of around 20 people that work together.
So as you kind of look back and reflect on your time at UWL, how did the experiences that you had there prepare you for the career that you entered into, kind of the way that that changed, and then also just for life after university?
Right, right. No, I think UWL played like a very, very important role in both, in my personal life as well as my professional life. And I mean, apart from obviously the classes and the training is phenomenal. I still interact with, as a part of my job, I do hire people on a regular basis, and I interact with them, and I realize, how good the fundamentals that were taught to us were, right, or how with what clarity they were taught to us, so that you know till today I still remember classes which were maybe 15 years ago I had taken, but still the fundamentals are very, very clear. So that's, that on the academic side, that was it. On the non-academic side, actually, UWL gave, completely made me the person I am in a way. Like my interactions there with the local community, with Lisbeth, with everybody else in at UWL, as well as the friends that I made in at UWL, and the sort of organizational opportunities that I got as ISO president. I interacted with a lot of people, and before I got there, that kind of that kind of a multicultural community that I was able to be a part of really helped me understand. It shaped my views. It also shaped my understanding of what is right and wrong in a way, right? And it really helped me grow as a person. So like everything I learned there has helped me in some way or the other. And you know from everything from communication skills to being confident in your own skin to you know getting the having confidence in yourself to start your own company. All of it, I think it is because I was at EWL at that time, right? It really helped me as a person.
All right, one final question for you. If you were
Right.
speaking with somebody right now who was considering coming to the United States, maybe looking at UW-La Crosse, what kind of advice would you give to them?
Right. Yeah. So, I would tell them that first thing, they've taken a very good decision, right? Because I can't recommend the university enough. Like I said, it completely changed me as a person, and it has made me a much better person, I would say. It was an essential experience in my growth. The other thing I would tell them is that when you're in your UWL, you realize that you are a part of a very close knit community in a way, right? Everybody is very friendly. Everybody sort of interacts together, and people are extremely friendly. They want to get to know you. They want to get to know your culture, and that opportunity is very unique, and it should be you should use it to whatever extent possible. Be part of multiple groups, look for opportunities, and pick up an on-campus job, so that you interact more and more, and you learn so much just from basic interaction with other people on campus, and the general environment of positivity and growth that really sort of carries you forward for the rest of the life.
Thank you so much. It's so great to hear your perspective as an alum of the university and just to hear what happened in your life after you left. So thank you so much for taking time to talk with me. And I know that as students watch this video, it's going to get them really excited about UW-La Crosse. So thank you so much, Tanmaya.
Thank you. Thanks a lot. Thanks, Peter.